Hello everybody, welcome once again to our second and final live stream of Monday. We are on the Tees Valley line in the Class 101. Quite a handful of a locomotive. It can be, but hopefully it won't be. not like when we fly sometimes. We're going to get in here. We're doing this 913 service from Darlington to Middlesbrough. Enjoy some of the screen. Oh, only one screenshot. All right, so we are ready to get everything started up. There's our control key. Should unlock the doors. There we go. Put that to forward. We're going to put this in Gear 1. It's an idle. All light on. I think all of our, yep, the engine's already started up for us. We'll go ahead and put on the lights for the passengers. And then we're going to go to there we go. Got the lights on there behind us. Go ahead and get the doors shut. We'll just throw on a cab light there on that side. Just have a little light here. Need it. Wow, we just started moving all on our own. We're not even downhill. That's kind of odd. Wow. Okay. We have to wait, I think, anyway. That's what I was trying to do, the tones. So let's have a look out here while we're waiting. We got a locomotive coming in on our line. Get there. Waiting for that to clear off the track there. There we go. All right, let's get in here and get going. Another 101 coming in here to Darlington. Now the tricky thing, there's a couple tricky things about this locomotive. One, it's a geared system. So you have to keep an eye on your gears. And then two, you have a braking system that can be very touchy. So if it's one of those locomotives that takes a little bit of practice to get used to. But if you keep at it, it can be a very fun sort of thing. We only have the 2 cars here, so it should go. They say it's supposed to be about a 30-minute service. Yeah, it might be a little bit quiet here in the second stream. We'll see. Yeah, really enjoyed flying this morning. First thing, it was a lot of fun. Looking forward to the Valley flight tomorrow. You want to go to gear 4. Now the other thing too is you got to remember, once you get to the stop, you're gonna have to reset your gear all the way back to gear 1. Otherwise, you're not going to really get anywhere. We got a pretty full train this morning. Quite a lot of passengers. Just cruising right along here. Just on the opposite side of Dinsdale, we do have that 30 mile an hour, so we don't have to worry about that anytime soon. First stop is going to be right there. Now, one of the flights we did do, we found the airport here at Tees Valley and took off from there and went to up by Cathcart. That was kind of fun. It's always nice when you're able to find some of the lines that we drive here on the Train Symbol 2, that we can find them in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just a little bit late here getting into Dinsdale. this all the way back to gear 1 now so we don't forget. That way we're all set to go once we get here to our first destination. I'm going to go a little bit past our stop marker. As long as we're... There we go. Brakes can be very touchy, that's for sure. A little too fast going in there. It's been a while since I operated the 101, to be honest. That doesn't, it renders kind of yucky looking. Alright, Allen's West is next. Take us long to get to 30. Let it coast here for a little bit. We got the 60 coming around the corner here. Once we get past the junction there, I believe. Yeah, I figured it was going to be a bit quiet in the second, our second stream of the day, but that's good. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the flying earlier. Well, headlights on. Destination light on. That just seems kind of weird that it's not rendering in. Huh. It's like it doesn't want to do it. Like crazy. Anywho's, well, hopefully everybody's having a good Monday morning / afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be, part of the world. There's the airport, as a matter of fact. Plane going over there. Got that nice clickety clack of the wheels going over the gaps there. Now, this is one of those trains that I think it has a bad reputation. A lot of people I've seen in stream chats and whatnot, they loathe the 101, mainly because of the complexities of it, especially the braking. A lot of people just can't get their heads wrapped around how it's supposed to work, what are you supposed to do, when are you supposed to do it. It could be a fun locomotive. I found I stepped away from it for a little bit of time and then came back and found that, you know, it wasn't nearly as bad as it's made out to be. A lot of times, you know, kind of like what we were talking about the other day, people get frustrated. They expect to be able to just hop in and run a locomotive with very little to no experience. And sometimes you can do that. And other times you have to, if you really want to try it, you have to keep at it. And this is one of those ones, I think. Now, I don't expect that we're going to get a gold out of this service. We'll probably end up with a silver, but that's okay. Can't always get a gold medal. We'll try to make the best of it while we can. Well, that's a little bit better stop than the previous one, so that'll help. Now, the unfortunate part is that this has it's a bit of a slammer door. So you can't close the doors too early, because otherwise you get it'll say it opened the doors again. Eagles Cliff is next. Service coming by us, going towards Darlington. Three-car service. I kind of think we're going to end up in a point where we're going to Oop, 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 oop. Try to nail this. Well, that's a steel wagon train waiting to continue on. Oh, two Class 37s. Always enjoy driving the 37s when I've done services with those. And you get to do a bit of switching because you don't start hooked up to your steel wagons there. Right, Thornaby is next. Now they say this is an all-stop service. It doesn't feel like an all-stop service, quite honestly. But that's okay. Seems like my earlier flight was more popular than driving the trains. Oh well. You never know what to expect in the stream. Well, we got the light on, but it doesn't. The name isn't rendering in like in a reasonable amount of time. It's very kind of odd. Kind of a scenic area here, a bit of a countryside, bit of a sometimes it can be a bit industrial as well. Some minor sort of industry here. Very beautiful, I think. Past the 45, I don't know. Yeah, there's a 35 coming up. Bit of the industrial area there. We do have the steel sort of areas. set, so we are ready to go. We're going to be speeding a little bit coming into here. Oh, we got down to 20. Forehand. Now, some folks have said this is supposed to be set in the 80s. And I feel like that's very possible, but it has a more 70s, maybe even late 60s sort of vibe to it. I don't know why. Maybe a little bit short, but we're on the platform, that's okay. Passenger didn't seem like they were sure they were going to get on. Hurry up, folks. The door's about to close. All right. Next stop is Middlesbrough. Yeah, this took about 30 minutes to do. And that will be wrapping up our streams for today. Ooh, sneeze kind of snuck up on me. Right, we got a yellow ahead. Oh, now green. So somebody else is ahead of us there, quite possibly. Let's see if we can have a look ahead here. Nope. Maybe it just threw up a yellow just to be funny. It's nice to be able to do the tones with the controller now. Viewer on Twitch, welcome. Now the cool thing is, as we come around here to this bridge, you may hear the safety horn or whatever, and sometimes the bridge is up. And sometimes it's down like right now. Pretty cool. That's where we usually go and come out of here, I think, for the steel, we come out of there, that's right. We should have a red light just at the end of the platform there, or not far from there. That industrial sort of working class town. Try to get a few more points out of this, since we're not going to get much for our. So I'm about 3 minutes late now. That didn't quite go according to plan, but that's okay. And there we are. Let's see. I bet you it's a silver. Oh, we did get a gold. Interesting. All right. There we are. All right. That's going to be it for today, folks. Didn't seem like anybody was really in, but that's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed this if you watch it on a replay. Thank you for coming by, hanging out, say hello, leave a like if you like it. We'll see you tomorrow on, we're going to fly again in the morning. Shouldn't take, I don't think it's going to be a very long flight up through the valley there from Locarno to Ombry. And then we will have a nice little break, and then we will do a service on, we'll kind of keep with the kind of classic British line. We're going to go to Northern Transpennine tomorrow and do a service over there. So anyway, that's going to be it for today, folks. Thanks all for coming in earlier